Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages from the 29th of April up until the 5th of May. So first card you got is Higher Power, and Aquarius actually got this card as well. But the Higher Power is about needing to connect with Spirit or the universe or God or whoever it is that your higher power is this week. You might just want to, like, I don't know, put out some prayers or meditate or something along those lines. If this is in relation to a person, it's a very spiritual connection and you're aware of that. But this is just basically needing to connect to the universe at this time. Then we have the full moon in Leo, and it says, don't let pride get in your way. So with Leo, they are very, proud and that type of thing. But when you're proud, and the full moon is there, which means that that's maybe like overdoing it a little bit, then maybe you could come across as maybe egotistical or someone who is just not acting from their heart at the moment. So it is about, like, before making decisions or before reacting in any sort of way, take that breath and think, okay, is this for the highest good of me and everyone around me? If so, okay, and if not, let me just step back and connect with my higher power so that I can breathe the situation through. And then we have the Lizard Spirit, and it says, dream the world into being. And this card is about, when last have you allowed yourself to just bask in the sun and close your eyes and take a break and think about what do you actually want. It's about, like, dreaming big and dreaming those things into being and allow yourself to do that. It's about taking some time away from the busy life to be able to dream and manifest what you want into this world. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Pisces? So what does Pisces need to know? Okay, first up we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, what else? Nine of Wands. And Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a lot of, like, day-to-day stuff going on here, but at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. So you could be this is one of two things. This is either you or someone in your life. So someone in your life could be very kind of passionate towards you, wanting to come towards you, possibly wanting to travel with you or travel to you. They are very much attracted to you, but they do have this energy about them that's, like, a little bit non-committal. Like, it's like, I'd rather just have fun and enjoy myself. It could also be a little bit hot and cold in some way, but if this is you, it's the same thing. Maybe you're very driven towards something in your life. That's something that's a very passionate goal of yours that you want to take action towards. So that's the overall energy. Let's just get some clarifiers before I start speaking on those. Okay. So straight out we have the Ace of Swords here with the Seven of Wands. Okay, what is the Nine of Wands? We have the Four of Pentacles, and then, okay, Eight of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have Strength. That is Leo energy again there. Again, this is about having the confidence, having the pride, having the ability to overcome any sort of obstacles, and find that inner strength to move past things, be brave, be courageous, that type of thing. But maybe it is also just making sure that you're not being overly prideful or egotistical in any sort of way. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and clarifying that is the Ace of Swords. So there could have been some sort of, like, argument in your life, and you've kind of, like, given up the fight in some way. Like, you're no longer like pushing for this anymore. It could also be that the argument of things that happened, maybe things were a bit unfair in some way, but it could be that you were the one being a little bit unfair, and that's kind of similar to the full moon in Leo. Like maybe you were just being a little bit like in your ego rather than your spiritual self in some way. Maybe that's why you need to connect to spirit when it comes to whatever this conflict was. But also with the Ace of Swords here, it's about needing to communicate this through with someone and needing to have some sort of like breakthrough in clarity here of what the issues are. Then we have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Wands, this is about you feeling a little bit tired, maybe like you've put a lot of energy into something and you feel like you're at this point where you're feeling very guarded now and exhausted and you don't know if you should keep going. I feel like maybe this is something that it probably has to do with either like saving in some way or like not giving your energy out or something like that. But I do feel like this is basically the Nine of Wands is a sign to keep persisting and don't hold back. Because the Four of Pentacles is about like holding back, holding on to that money, holding on to those savings, holding on to issues from the past, people from the past. Like it's about being able to kind of keep going. Like maybe you do need to possibly keep your guard up just a little bit, but it is about persisting through and keep going basically. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So I feel like if you are putting in work into something, you probably could be studying or mastering a skill of some sort, maybe even just like pushing yourself to keep going in your job or whatever it is. This is putting a lot of work into something that you're wanting to happen. And you are also putting a lot of work into yourself. And what this is bringing in a nice strong foundation for you. It is you're laying the foundations at the moment, and the groundwork of whatever it is that you're wanting to grow in the future. You could also be wanting to put in work. Maybe that's what you're saving for. You're wanting to save for a house or a move or something like that. Or even possibly saving for a wedding could be. But whatever this is that you are just wanting to put in the groundwork to reach some sort of milestone in your life. So let's get some advice for you, Pisces. So what does Pisces need to know? We have the Nine of Wands there. So not to repeat myself, but it's about persisting through. Even if you're tired, keep going. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is there. So hold back on spending any money at the moment. And maybe just... I know I said like don't hold back there, but I do feel like maybe that is a message to just not spend at the moment and just hold off on maybe like lashing out in any sort of way, or acting in... Basically, if you're feeling in a way where you're not connected to your higher power, then hold back. If you feel like you are in a position where you are connected to the higher power and you know what's best for you and everyone around you, then act. And then we have the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, and that's about letting go of any sort of limiting beliefs and starting some sort of new passionate pursuit. Like if this isn't working for you, then like basically dream those things into being and start taking action towards what it is that you actually want in this world. Maybe that's going to help you with your solid foundation. Okay, and then let's see, what are the romance angels for you, Pisces? So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, and then what else? We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Very nice. And then let's get some clarifiers for those. So what is the romantic feelings here? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is about, I feel like you're fighting your feelings for someone. And this is about, like, giving up on, like, stop fighting your feelings for someone and just, like, let yourself feel them. Like, stop trying to control the situation. And then let's see, and at the bottom of the deck, sorry, before I started shuffling, but before I actually move it across, is that the Page of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, and the Page of Swords is about being honest. So be honest with yourself about your feelings and stop fighting them. Okay, so let's clarify, what is passion? Okay, passion, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Very nice. I do feel like this is someone who could offer you commitment and stability, but also someone that you're very passionate about. And like let's just say that the wand life, if you get what I mean, is going to be super passionate. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands again here, but in the upright. So I do feel like you are fighting this in some way. And I don't think that you should. I think that you're trying to defend yourself or stand up for yourself in some way, which is always good, but also think of it from, like, you're on the higher ground here. So yes, things could be unfair, but you also have an advantage with the situation as well. So let's get some messages from your person here. So okay. Just being near you is intoxicating. Okay, what else? We have, I want to feel that way again. And lastly, so many things remind me of you. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Pisces. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I will see you guys again next week. Take care.